Hi, I'm Dorinda. Welcome to my channel, Primordial Door Tarot. I'm here to do a Virgo reading for May the 28th, 2026. For Virgo, please, for Virgo. Calling upon the universe. Can I have some messages, please, for Virgo? What does Virgo need to hear today? What does Virgo need to hear today, May 28th? For Virgo, please. For Virgo. What does Virgo need to hear today? All right. Just thinking about that card. All right, Virgo, bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. All right, Virgo, you're getting brilliant moments of clarity, okay? You're seeing the truth. You got the high intuition, the High Priestess, okay? So you're seeing the truth about a lot of things. You know, you just be in a quiet moment and all of a sudden something will hit you. And you think, I thought that was funny. And then, you know, you get a moment of clarity, okay? Trust your intuition at this time, Virgo, okay? Trust those little hits and getting that clarity and seeing the truth about situations and people. All right, Virgo, your present situation is Major Arcana, the Hierophant card. Getting more downloads from above, transmissions, right? You got that sweet spot going, Virgo. You got that high intuition. So if you're thinking about some things and you think something was funny, you know, and you think maybe something's off, it probably is. Double cards here of your high intuition, Virgo. All right, so you're learning things, you know, maybe you're studying, making a plan to do something new and you're learning all the information. This is about knowledge, study, discipline, focus. You don't want to be pulled off course studying for your new thing. All right. And you're not afraid to learn new things either, Virgo. And you get those moments of clarity where you really know you're doing the right thing. Okay. And you don't want people bothering you. All right. And this could be you mentor somebody or somebody mentors you in a learning situation, Virgo. But you trust yourself right now because you're bang on, Virgo. Your intuition is 100% at this time. Your challenge, Virgo, is, I don't see it as a challenge. Major Arcana, we have the Magus, otherwise known as the Magician. You're co-creating with Spirit, Virgo. You are co-creating with Spirit, creating yourself a new situation in life by your high intuition. Okay, look at these cards. 3 Major Arcana to start this beautiful reading. This is powerful stuff here, Virgo. It's all about your mind. It's all about that beautiful mind of yours. All right, you've got it just perfect. You've got it perfect now. And you are co-creating with Spirit, like this Magus, putting those vibrations out there and creating your new reality in life. If you don't like the way things are, you know, you're the only one that can change it. You're the only one that can change it. Just start making those small moves, small changes. This Magus, he knows, right? He's putting out those vibrations. He's running the magic through him, right? And that's what creates everything. So he knows this is highly intelligent. So you're being seen and you're being heard. Now people are watching you, Virgo. Okay? And, you know, they can't believe what you're doing, you know, because you're acting like in this powerful way. All right? You're getting those hits and you know what you're doing and you're making your moves according to the hits you're getting. And people are like watching you. And everything you touch kind of turns to gold. All right? So you are the Magus. All right, Virgo, I can't believe this, but the below position here, we have another Major Arcana. We got the Fortune card, which is the Wheel of Fortune. 4 Major Arcanas coming out right in a row, first off here. So unexpected event, you know, keep your eyes on these stars. Something fantastic's going to happen, Virgo. You've set yourself up perfectly. Are you getting a little instinct about it? Your little spidey senses sensing that something's going to happen. And something good is going to happen, right? Something's going to give here. Look at this, Virgo. Wow. And then you get the Wheel of Fortune. This is incredible, Virgo. So things are going to change in your life in a big, huge way. This could be money coming in from a source you could never, ever even dream up. Okay, and it could be an opportunity, a beautiful opportunity to go and work with other people, or maybe take a trip somewhere, go somewhere different, somewhere you've never been. All right, Virgo, it's your time to be at the top of the wheel here. All right, so anything can happen. You know, money, love, but there could be other things that you can't even dream up could happen. Circumstances change in your favor. All right, Virgo, this is incredible. Your past position, which could be yesterday or last week. We have the Prince of Wands. So that's you doing things that you love to do. All right, Virgo, and moving forward quickly with all these projects you got going. You're going after it with a youthful type of energy and passion. Only doing things that, you know, you're really excited about, like this prince here. Curious, excited, willing to try things you've never tried before. All right, and that is awesome. Your future position is the Two of Wands Dominion. Well, that's when you made that decision to start this project that you're learning. You're starting something. All right, you made the decision and you're moving forward. This card of moving forward here, this wand energy. All right, and you're moving forward on that project and it's working out for you, Virgo. All right, Virgo, your near future position is the Four of Disc power. All right, so you're getting the power back in your life, and this is a 4. It's a foundation number. You build on top of it, right? You got that foundation set. All right, Virgo? And you're in your castle, and you're studying, and you're doing magic, and you're creating your new reality, okay? And, you know, this is stability, working from a place of stability, getting the power back in your life, the power to pull that drawbridge up and not let anybody in that castle unless they are wanted. All right, you control it, Virgo. And, you know, this is beautiful. It gives you something solid. Okay, Virgo, and you're getting it yourself. You're doing it. What's in your mind, Virgo? You have the 3 of Discs work. All right, the beautiful work card. This is not your boring work. This is this exciting stuff that you're learning and studying and doing a new creation about. And your intuition tells you that it is for you exactly what you're creating here. Look at this. All right, and this is collaborating with like-minded people. You think alike. You don't even have to talk, right? You know, they know what you're thinking. You know what they're thinking. And you think the same thing about this creative project. And it's starting to bring you in money now, Virgo. But you're still learning and focusing and sharpening it up and putting those vibes out. Okay, Virgo? This is beautiful. This is Virgo happy land right here. Creating with other people that you love to work with. All right, Virgo, and you know it's for you. You got that high intuition, brilliant moments of clarity coming to you, Virgo. All right, so there you go. This is awesome. Working with like-minded people, and that's what you're thinking about because that's what turns you on, Virgo. All right, Virgo, in your environment, we have the 10 of Swords ruined, so 10 indicates some timeline in your life's coming to an end. Maybe you're going to move, Virgo. This is in your environment. All right, it's called ruin. This is the tamping down of creativity, like I always say. If you work in the creative arts, doing this sort of thing, being a writer, a painter, a photographer, a musician, this is what turns your crank, what all these cards we have here now. So in your environment, there's something you can't do. It's tamped down. Yeah, I'm a painter myself. I do oil paintings, and 4 years I've been with no place to do it. So maybe this is for me. Okay, maybe you are moving to somewhere where you can, you know, do that, and it's just part-time hobby, right? But it gives you something to do, right? So maybe you're moving. Maybe you're changing your job. Okay, something that's got you tamped down. You maybe moving to another province or country or something like that. But whatever is keeping you tamped down, that's coming to an end in your environment. All right, Virgo. All right, Virgo, in your hopes and fears, you have the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this is being like doing the things with passion, right? Doing things you love to do, that Knight and Prince of Wands, right? This is doing things, only you want to do things that you love to do like this, not your 9 to 5 work, this creative stuff that fires you up, that it gets you excited, okay, Virgo? So you're holding his vibration, you're moving forward like that, Prince. You've made that decision, Virgo. And this is doing things that, you know, from the heart, that just you love to do. Doing things you love to do. Okay? This is this kind of energy that you're holding to do all these beautiful things, all right? This is fantastic. Final card and outcome of this reading, Virgo, is the Seven of Swords. Okay, the futility, the ruin and the futility's got to come to an end, right? This is if, you know, if you're going to a job and they don't appreciate you and you feel like you're on a hamster wheel, this is the futility card, right? You feel like you're getting nowhere. Okay, you'd rather be with like-minded people doing something like this here. That's what turns you on, Virgo. This Knight of Wands, he don't want to do that boring stuff. There's no way the Knight of Wands is going to go do the boring, futile stuff. All right, and that's in a love relationship as well. If it's making you feel futile, all right, you know, you got to drop it. You got to change it up. Things like that. And this is the card. Just watch your back. You know, there's always people maneuvering around behind, right, that want to undermine you in some way. But, you know, I don't think it's too bad here, Virgo. You are on a mission. You're doing what you love, and that is something beautiful. All right, Virgo, let's get one animal spirit card. What a beautiful reading, Virgo. It's all about your creativity and being free, doing what you love. One card for Virgo, please. One card for Virgo. And that beautiful mind getting beautiful hits. What do we have here? Rabbit spirit. Now is a lucky time, Virgo. Well, I look at the first 4 cards of Major Arcana. And, you know, the rabbit. All right. Now's a lucky time, Virgo. All right. Do that thing that turns you on, Virgo. All right, Virgo, that's a beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. And I'll catch you next time.